Now let's have General Govardhan Singh Jamwal. In fact, I have been waiting for him to come and speak, but I don't think it's very well, sir. Sir, can you speak, sir?
Can I speak now?
Yes, sir. Please, sir. Go ahead, sir.
Well, I'm glad that you organized this very, very important, very timely discussion, because we people are thinking these days only one thing: how to live in Jammu and live our own life. I have seen the state for 90 plus years, 93 years, 19 years before independence, or 37 years in service, and now 35 years after retirement, being part of the government for 6 years, part of the political party of Farooq Abdullah for 12 years. And I will tell you, based on my experience, Jammu cannot live with Kashmir. Jammu cannot live with Kashmir. And if they live, it will be no life worth living. And this is based on my personal experience from the utterances of the people who have been ruling this. I can quote you instances after instances, but there's not much time. But let me say, we are not wanting to separate from Kashmir from a religion point of view. In Jammu still we may have more Muslims, and I would love to serve under a Muslim chief minister of Rajouri or Punch. And for Kashmiris, we have no such thing. There's nothing. They are our brother. They are in my regiment. We have served with the Muslims, and they are doing wonderful work. And even now they will do. But when the government is formed, Kashmiris and Jammus cannot live together. This is the last word. Now I'll give you what Lalotra said. Precisely for those three reasons we want to be separated. And economics is the most important. If we are independent with economic, we are all right. Our industry has never come. It will never come with Kashmiris in the government. Never come. They treat industry as if something, it is some kind of a baniyan shop, and they can make some money and live on them. What is our industry in Jammu doing? Now, if you look back, when we became independent, Kashmir had fruit worth 9,000 tons of fruit. And you know what is their fruit today? 20 lakh tons. In 2016, they had 16 lakh tons of fruit. And they've increased in the last 4 years of whatever they've thrown us out, Kashmiri Pandits out. They are adding 1 lakh ton fruit every year. This is their economics. But they will never let fruit grow here. When I tried to grow something, we got from Srinagar, they said, you can't grow in Jammu. In fact, there was some kind of a pressure that we should not grow that. They will not let us grow at all. But I can tell you, Jammu is more beautiful, is more productive. We have, look at the land. We have got 1,000 feet from sea level, the plains of Jammu, then the Shivaliks, beautiful, full of all kinds of herbals and medicinal plants. I've gone and seen through them. Then the higher Bhadrwah, Kishtwar, Poonch, Rajouri. We have Kashmir in Jammu, but Kashmir doesn't have Jammu in Kashmir. We can produce apple here. Kashmir cannot produce mango. Now, I will tell you that when we became independent, Jammu had 1 crore of mango trees. Whatever the reasons, there are no more. We don't have even mangoes to eat, or even for our domestic, they come from Himachal Pradesh. This is our position of fruit. Go across Who did not allow this? We may be also at fault, but we will not do anything unless we become independent and unless this discrimination, they will not let my industry, they have completely ruined. And if I tell you the facts now, I don't have the time, you will say the Jammu must be separated within 24 hours. Let anybody come sit down, I will convince anybody. This is not the time, but there is no other way. And we want to live together with Kashmir. Sushil is right that we are only suffering. I told the President of India, I had a long discussion with him as being a military secretary to the President, with the Shankar Dayal Sharma ji, wonderful man, very intelligent. He said, General Jamal, how can you say this? When General Zorawar has given us this state, how General Jamal can leave Kashmir outside? I said, you've been using Jammu as a ladder, and this ladder is all moth-eaten. It will crumble. You will not reach Jammu, Srinagar. But he said, no, we must see this. Our industry must come. Jagmohan was the governor then. He said, I'll ask Jagmohan to ensure that industry. He might have asked, but industry is zero today after 35 years. There's no industry at all in Jammu. So the ground facts, if you see, there is no alternative. Sooner we have, it will be as good a state as Himachal Pradesh. In fact, better. We have better economics and everything than even Himachal Pradesh. I can tell you that. But we must find some other way to keep Kashmir together, some other arrangements or some kind of thing, overall one governor or something like that. But Jammu, Kashmir must be separated. If they are not separated, Kashmir will be lost. Otherwise, I can tell you politically, you separate Kashmir, Kashmir will be happy, they will fight among themselves, but there will be no discrimination against Jammu or against anybody. We have been 72 years spending our energies all against each other. Kashmiris are finding out how to subjugate Jammu. And Jammu has been trying to get out of them. We have wasted all our energies fighting. It is no longer, it is not Jammu and Kashmir. It is Jammu versus Kashmir. Let's make it Jammu and Kashmir. Now Ladakh has gone separately. They're doing wonderful. They'll be one of the best states of the world, I can tell you one day. And Jammu will be no less if it is separated. I can argue it any length, but that is my view also.
Thank you very much, sir. We enlightened by your views.
Please like and subscribe.